Okay, what's up guys, this is Game on Crafter here. We are going to be jumping back into our challenge here. We actually need to get on our Horde Paladin because, yeah, so you know how we did all those, we did all of those achievements for Fire Flame Festival? Well, since this challenge requires us to do every single quest in World of Warcraft on Horde and Alliance, well, we have to do it on Horde too. Not because of the achievements. The achievements are fine. We're done with achievements. But we still have to do every quest as Horde. So we're gonna have to double what we just did. But that's okay. That's really okay because we'll be able to do a Hoon on this character very quickly. And so that'll be nice. So let me you know, we have a loading screen now, so it doesn't really matter. But well, how are you guys doing? Okay. So shout out to my members of the channel. That would be Epic Tiller, and then Night of Sarcasm, Snarky for Life, and Ival. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really late night stream tonight is my anniversary. Well, yesterday was technically. I mean, it's now the 29th on my end. It's 1 a.m. Very late stream. We usually stream at 11:30 at the latest, or maybe 12. Also, sorry about the whiteness. That usually is cleared up in the actual here. I mean, this is so finicky on how, if it's actually going to be working with me or not. And like I could literally move this slide over here, just like if I move it, that's too bright. There we go. There. See, now I'm a little darker and this lamp is at such an awkward angle, but now that whiteness is gone, except for on this side. But I don't know, this side's always kind of weird. There's always, like, this is actually my work laptop here, so you can kind of barely see it. I think this is so interesting. Just how you can see the very edge of my desk there. It's so interesting. Okay, anyway, we are actually... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, alright. My mic was muted the whole time. Hold on. That's embarrassing. Okay. Not really. Anyway, let me go back over here. Alright, so anyway, what's up guys? It's Game on Crafter. Thank you all for watching. You guys are great, but here we go. Shout out to Epic Tilra, and then Night of Sarcasm, Ival, and Stark for Life for being members of the channel. What's up guys? It's a late night stream tonight. It is very late. And we are here. We are streaming. We don't typically stream this late, and yeah, it's my anniversary. So, well, it was yesterday, so you know that was great. But we got a lot to do. So you know all of that we did yesterday or the other day, and we got the flame, all the achievements on Horde Alliance. Now we have to do them on Horde. The reason being, because we need to do every quest. It has nothing to do with the achievements. There are Horde and Alliance separate achievements for this event. However, we actually need to... it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the quest. So, yeah, isn't that great? Isn't that great? Okay, cool. It sounds great. So, one thing I was going to do is... yesterday I was... was it yesterday? Yeah. No. Thursday. I was going to talk about my ATT score, but I'm actually going to do that here. So, let me jump into the correct stream here. Man, though... The white, I'm not liking the white so much, but we're gonna roll with it tonight. It's not gonna be, you know, it's not gonna be every night thing. Man, that just looks so ever so slightly off, doesn't it? Hard to tell. Let me go back here real quick. Yeah, it is just so ever so slightly off. I don't know what we're doing here. Does that look better? It does look a little meh. It does look a little better. What is this line here? There's like a clear, distinct line. I think it's that, actually. Yeah, it's that. Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. I get distracted. Okay, so let's see. Let's stop that recording. And and let me see. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. All right. So here's what I haven't done yet. You guys don't know this, but I have not really actually looked at my ATT score for the expansion of the War Within, and you guys are going to be shocked. So ATT. Oh, hold on. Let me look at how to do it again. Okay, I'm dumb. I forgot how to do it. I was just like, you guys haven't seen this yet. Then I forgot how to do it. Okay, so look, this right here, this ATT expansion ID, that's what we're gonna use to check our actual score for the War Within. So let's look at this. I've already looked at it, so I mean, it's a little sad, but let's look. Expansion, and I think we were gonna hit 11 here, because it is the 11th expansion, and look how pathetic this is. We're only 10%. Oh, no, we're not even 10%. Look at that. We are any day now. Any day. We are only 8.6% done with the expansion. You gotta be kidding me, right? I don't know if this counts, like, you know, world events and stuff, but wow. We got a ways to go, guys. But anyway, I figured I'd show you guys that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So oh, it says why does it say I'm not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? Whatever. I know I am. But anyway, let's see, just make sure everything's good. All right, cool. So yeah, we need to jump in there as our tank. We're gonna put this up to the corner if I can get the game to work. There you go. War Within. I'm just gonna put that up there at the top. 8.6%, guys. Oh my gosh. Now we have been going for a lot of bigger achievements, so I'm not gonna sit here and like say we haven't got pretty far. We've done a lot, especially if we're starting 6 months into the expansion. You know, that does hinder, you know, that's 6 months of progress that I could not get. So, you know, it is what it is. That's why we're not focused on any other expansion right now. Even though I would love to go do old world content, I'd love to farm mounts, I'd love to start doing weekly stuff that we need to do every week, but you know, a little preoccupied right now. Let's see, let's jump into the Frost Lord of Hoon, and we'll do this. We need to do a lot of, you gotta do a lot of goddamn stuff. Frost Lord of Hoon though, and then we'll just keep going with doing a bunch of stuff as we go along. So on this character, what have I done so far? So for achievements, it should actually be a little bit interesting for here. It should be world events, and we should actually go to Midsummer, and it should be a little bit, well, okay, it's different than what I thought it would be. Excuse me. Oh man, that was rough. But let's see, how many burning things do we have? 62. I'm not sure where we got all those. Okay, look, we're already gonna go into defeat a Hoon here. How convenient. All right. It still says we're not receiving it's not a smooth stream. I don't know why. I don't know why it wouldn't be a smooth stream right now. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so let's see. While we're waiting for the DPS to click accept, which they're probably not going to do. 2. Okay, only 1 DPS in this case. Oh, it was 2 for a second there. I should immediately get another invite because of being a tank. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Cool story, bro. Gosh, where's my baggage so much? Every stream, I swear. Our paladin is so slow. He's a big meaty boy. He's low fat, but man, he is big. He's still big. All right. Let's go. Yeah, let's go kill a hoon. Try to get our... Oh, I did get... Oh, I need to tell you guys that. Oh, I don't know how I can show you that. But, for my, on my gnome, I did this last night because I was working while I was, you know, kind of clicking buttons in the background. And, he actually... I actually got the cliff... Or, what do you call it? The Mount Appearance set. Or whatever. It's one of the rarest items in this event. And that actually dropped for me. So thank God I don't have to like grind for that. So that's good. That's one thing that we don't have to worry about anymore. But I mean we still have a bit to go for this boss. If we wanna hold on. Let me focus on getting this guy. If we wanna look here. Oh, it actually keeps both of them up. That's really good. I was wondering about that. We'll look at holidays. Want to go to... Let's see. Midsummer Fire Festival, Ahoon. If we look here, we actually got... Well, oh, whoa. I should have paid more attention there. It's not going to show us what we have. Well, it might not show me what we have, actually. I don't know. I don't know if it does do that. It should, but... How did I do that? That's so stupid of me. Okay, we're going to kill this guy really quickly. But these are the main things we need to get. I don't know how to get this knapsack until to get the green one. Do I need to go in like as a below level 10 character? Is that what we need to do? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's burn him down. Burn him down. Burn him down. Okay, easy. Say thanks, and then... Okay, we got a huge snowball. Brostler's Battle Shroud? I already collected that one. Alright, let's go ahead and leave group. It still says my stream health is poor. What's up with this? Let me just refresh this, see if it still says it. Okay, it shouldn't be. I mean, I ain't doing anything else that I mean, I'm doing the exact same thing I always do, so. Let's see, what does Twitch look like? Yeah, Twitch is fine. So, well, how is YouTube not fine then? Not enough to... Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. If it looks bad, then I mean, this is kind of a late night stream anyway. But hopefully it looks fine. Okay, so quests. Hold on, that's something else. We need a hoon. I'm surprised it doesn't have that as a, like... Interesting. quests there. Shards of a Hoon. Striking Back is all done. Yeah, but see, we don't have these done. So I'm not sure how this is tracking everything. Master of Summer Lore Tales? What is this? Speak to the Festival Lore Master. Oh, okay, so I do need to do that quest, which is interesting. Interesting. What does this plus 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 mean or whatever? Okay. It's saying I'm only missing 8 quests. But I don't really understand what this is talking. What quests I'm missing? 1, 2. Oh, it counts. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, guys. According to all the things, it counts all of these as completed, except for the flames that I can't honor as alliance at all. Okay, so if we actually go, let's start out, we're going to actually start out with BFA here. It's going to be a little bit different. Here, actually, we're going to get rid of the expansion tab. We're going to keep this one. Okay. So, according to this, if I go and do all of the BFA ones, then we're almost done with quests completely. That's a super interesting way to track that. Not what I was expecting, to be honest. Okay. So yeah. Oh, I need to open my satchel, duh. Let me open up my satchel. Nothing. Nothing. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's the desecrating the alliance. Oh my gosh, I do that every time. It doesn't matter which one I join, I'm always the opposite. Oh my gosh, I feel like I want to rip the skin off the back of my body. I don't know what's going on with that. Really annoying. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to do what we need to do. I know what we need to do, what I would consider complete, but maybe it doesn't think that, you know what, if it tracks it that way, then I wonder how Wowhead stuff tracks it. Like, let me do this. So, let me look at, I should have my master document here. I don't know if I do. Let me check real quickly. Master document for... Where are we at here? Wow, has it been... No, no, there's no way. Why... What in the world? It should be, like, from me. There it is. Okay, Dastardly Dues and Exile's Reach. Nope. Okay, so I don't have it. I don't have it on this computer. That's fine. I don't necessarily need it, but what I do need is I need to check this real quick. So, honor the flame, and then we'll go with like something like Elwyn Forest. Okay, Elwyn Forest. Okay, this is weird. Okay. Honor the Flame quest, honor the flame, Elwyn Forest flame. Let's see if it counts on this character as being completed. False. That's what I thought. Okay. But what about Desecrate? Okay, so let's look at Desecrate this flame or something like that. Elwyn. Let's see. Okay, so now if I copy this and I type in this, it should say false. It does say false. Okay, so it doesn't matter what ATT says. We have to do it. So, okay, so we do have to do all the quests. Okay, I thought so. I'm like, there's no way. What's up, Duck Collector? Greeting in the late night. Yeah, it's late here. To start a stream, I should say. I'm normally up at this time, but I usually start my stream significantly earlier. So yeah, we actually do, unfortunately, have to do all these quests on a horde. So, you know, we did all of the quests on Alliance, so now we gotta go do it as a horde character. I love it. I love this challenge, guys. I love it. Oh, it's so it makes me so happy and warm and fuzzy inside, doesn't it? Okay. But anyway, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I did this to myself. No one can be blamed but me. But according to ATT, we're doing a lot better. And no, not AT and T, okay? This isn't the American... There's an American telephone and telegram or something like that. Not that place. Nope. What is it? Oh, this is... No. Why would I want to... No, I don't want to do lore walking right now. That's like the last thing I want to do right now. Not that I mind lore walking, I just... That's not what I want to do. Okay.
This had better be good.
This had better be good. Alright, so let's do the Spinner of Summer Tells. That is a quest we have not done. And then let's go ahead and grab the incense for the fire torch thing.
Victory for Silver.
And we will also get... Like, see, these are all quests, they're like new quests, kind of. I think they are considered different because, well, I don't know. Those ones are probably the same, to be honest, because they're just the same quest, but located from Orgrimmar. I would have just started in one category doing 100%, like achievements first, the amounts of toys. And I was saying, well, see, I see what you're saying, because... And transfer would have been the last analyst. I see what you're saying, but the way that I planned this all out is that I was gonna shotgun things, right? So like right now, Midsummer Fire Festival, that is what we're doing, right? 11.1.5.6.2.3, whatever the hell the patch is, we're gonna complete that patch, you know. And 100% is way too much. Yeah, I know it is way too much. That's why it's a challenge, right? But this challenge is supposed to take years. It's not supposed to happen in like 3 months, you know. This is literally supposed to be a long-term challenge of the channel. And it may not ever be completed. That's part of it. I think that's what people weren't getting. The challenge isn't really supposed to, more like decades. It might take decades. That might be it. Who knows? It just depends. It just depends. And honestly, like, we're actually at a... I would say we're 5.7% done with ATT, which is not like a lot, but that's way better than I thought we'd be doing right now, to be honest. We're about almost 10% done with, no, not 10%, but we're like 9% done with the War Within, or 8% or something like that. Okay, so what we need to do here, and we have completed one entire zone. Until they bring back the housing items. So I need to make that video before they do that, at least. That's for sure. Okay, so what am I doing here? I need to get off my mount. And this achievement is, or this quest is so much easier than I ever thought it would be. It really is.
Go with honor. Go for the victory.
All right. And Duck Collector, the contingency plan I have for this challenge is after the expansion. Sounds so stupid saying it out loud, but after the expansion, after the War Within saga. So not Midnight and not the expansion after that, but the expansion after that. Once that expansion is done, that is when I'll decide if I want to continue the challenge or not. So this is a long-term commitment. for sure. That alone is like 6 to 8 years. So, you know, or more. Like what? That's 2, 4, 6. That's at least 6 years plus a 7th one with the current expansion. So 7 years of doing the challenge. Yeah, I appreciate you for. Thank you. I appreciate your support. You've been a huge supporter, and you've actually, you've helped me out with some things. So I really, really appreciate it. It's fun. I really enjoy it too. So don't think I'm complaining. I'm being kind of just silly, you know. I'm excited for this. This is something I've always wanted to do in World of Warcraft. I do this with all the games I play. As a matter of fact, this is maybe a bit strange to talk about on a World of Warcraft channel, but my Pokemon collecting journey. I am a huge Pokemon fan. Okay, my Pokemon collecting journey is like 90%, 92% done. I have for actual completion of the Pokedex, I have 8 more Pokemon left, and they're almost all of them. 2 of them are mythics that I have access to. Actually, one of them is a mythic. One of them is just a legendary that I have access to, and then one of them is okay, and then the rest are from Legends Arceus. And then I have the entire Pokédex. That's 1,000, however many Pokemon done. So, you know, if you need help on the achievement side, let me know. I'm pretty much done with every PvP once on what. Yeah. Of course, I will let you know for sure. I'll definitely let you know when I need help with achievements or whatever. Currently, I don't have any that I'm working on right now, but you know, if you stick around, there will be some, right? The only ones I'm really concerned about right now are the mask achievements. And that is because I struggle with doing mask past 5. Like 5 masks gives me a little bit of trouble. But beyond mask 5, I don't know. I don't know if I can do them with just more gear, or if I'm just not going to be able to get the Mad God achievement or whatever. I have a lot of trouble with those. So I don't know if you've done those yet. You'll eventually outgear. That's what I thought. So I'm 661 gear on my hunter now. So I could probably do 5 masks with a little bit more ease than I have in the past. That was one thing I was a little bit concerned of, but yeah, I agree with you. I'll probably outgear it. I wouldn't worry too much about the mad achievements featuring. Yeah, that's the thing. Feat of Strengths are part of the challenge. However, they are kind of up to my discretion. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, I love that music, by the way. When I say my discretion, the 100.0% part is whenever I say, for achievement specifically, that 0.0 part is all feats of strength that are available. So, for example, we will have to get Insanity, which is easier than it used to be. So, I mean, hey, maybe it is not going to be so bad, but that's also like achievements like getting Aldor and Scry or 2 exalted on the same character. Okay, stuff like that, you know. So those are up to my discretion. So the Mad God one, if I can't physically do it, then you know we're not going to worry about it. But like, if it's something stupid like or not stupid, but like what is a feat of strength that's like not hard to do? That is available. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Once I get all these torches, I'll be able to just like, you know, look it up. But I gotta focus on this a little tiny bit. Oh gosh, like my discretion. Okay, so here's an example. Whenever we go to do the actual final completion, we will have to complete whatever is in the current patch of that current expansion. And so let's say that tier 12s are a feat of strength that is something I can obtain, but I can't obtain it before season 3, for example, happens. It is up to my discretion if we want to include that or not. And I could even do polls or votes or whatever on it. Maybe like, you know, do a vote like, hey guys, should I include this as part of it and we go for it, or should I not? You know, I could do stuff like that too. The problem with some of the feats of strength is that you need to be like a 0.01% player who does 20s, and that's the thing. See, that stuff is like, we're not going for like the 0.01% of WoW players. I don't have the time for that, right? I have a full-time job. I have a kid. I have, my kid's starting school soon. I start school in August again for grad school. I don't have time for that kind of stuff. Because that's when you gotta do, like, yeah. I would also do the feature strengths that are reachable for you. Exactly. So, for example, like I said, the Insanity title, that's well within my reach, okay? It's just a grind. Anybody in WoW can do it. It's just a time commitment. The Shatrath, the Shatrath one with the Elder and Scar, that's a feat of strength that anyone can do. I'm trying to think. There are lots of mount feat of strengths that we'll have to get anyway, right? A lot of feats of strength actually cost money to get, which we're not using any external money for this, unless it is specifically donated for a specific purpose. That is it. But like stuff like this, like a Mortal Spelunker, right? Like this achievement anybody on the God's green earth can get. Okay, as long as you have a little bit of skill. Like you don't have to have even a lot of skill. But let's see. I'm trying to think. What's another example here? Well, okay. Like this one at the end of the whatever expansion I ended on, this prize weapon of the Conquest could be considered part of that because this is definitely a doable thing. Conquest is not easy to get, but it's not hard to get. Or events, like Boot Hill. This one's super easy, right? Like this is the easiest feat of strength I've ever gotten. I don't know why that was a feat of strength. Or like the fledge, yeah, that would be required regardless. But you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. These are going to be required as the 100.0% part. I don't know what I need to look and see what feat of strengths here's a good way to do it too. Like any character in your like see stuff like this, like earn a battleground or arena medallion. Learn the honorable spell medallion. I think anybody can do that, maybe, unless it's like gladiators medallion. I have no idea, but you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. Let's do one more example. I'm sure this is probably doable. Old Faithful, get Lady Nashatar to kill one of her minions with her Geyser ability and Throne of the Tides on heroic difficulty. I am sure we could get that, stuff like that. But Battle for Azeroth Keystone. That one might be doable, but it might not be. Okay? Because I don't know if these will ever come back into the rotation ever. They may never do it. So stuff like that it's not going to be part of it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But I hope does that make sense to the collector? Did I explain that well? I don't know if I explained that well, but that's kind of where my head is. Just if it's up to my discretion. Like a feat of strength like that could take potentially years to get if they don't have the right dungeons in rotation. Okay, good. I'm glad that makes sense because like I've tried to explain it a few times and I don't know. I never. Sometimes I wonder if I ever explain things perfectly right that makes sense. Okay. So anyway, that's going to be a problem. We do need to do. Oh, that is a problem, isn't it? We need to get to Vashir as a horde character. And I have no idea where to start that quest to do that. We just need to do the intro like 3 quests or something. So that's not going to be super difficult. But the problem is I don't know where to start it. Okay. Let's just get all of these done. Let's get the 2 hard ones. Let's go to Deep Home. I think the board is what I think you're completely correct about that. I think you start it with the board. Yeah, we'll try that in just a second. We'll get all the other ones. Well, we'll get the ones that we have to go through. We'll have to go through the portal system to do. Also, I want to just make sure I'm not like lagging on my, or I want to make sure that I'm not desynced or anything like that. Okay, then. Oh, my hair is not. It's not a good hair day today. Let's do that. Cool. All 10 hairs I have, right? Mr. Baldman over here. Okay. Let's honor this flame. Here.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor. And Cataclysm is one of those ones where, like, it doesn't matter if we're Horde or Alliance. I don't think so. I think it's... Except for the Desecration one, maybe. Not entirely sure. However, we're still just going to do it. Okay. Let's go over to that board like you were saying. And I agree with you. I'm pretty sure that this is where we get the... let's see. Tanan Jungle broken. Stop the Fire Lord. Well... How do I... I think what I have to do is like stuff like something like this. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, yep. Report to Bladefist Bay and Duratar. That's interesting. That's interesting how we have to do that. Yeah, that's what I had the same thought, Duck Collector. That's funny. But now, is this phased correctly? I have no clue.
Sub-Sug. Go with honor.
It's all kind of jumbled all together here. Yeah. This is all jumbled together. I hope that this isn't... I really hope this is phased correctly. Where's the boat? Should the boat be here already?
Settle for nothing short of total victory.
They're like having a conversation over here.
Fail, he'll chase us into the afterlife to take his retribution. There is wisdom in your words, brother. I'll take that. Aye, as will I.
Okay. I'm not sure if the boat's supposed to be here or not. But, maybe not. Oh, here's Nazgrim.
Enough jawing. There's our ride.
There it is. Okay, cool.
That ship's been commissioned by Hellscream himself. You're all under strict orders. No harassing her crew.
This boat is called Hellstream's Fury, right? I want to say it is.
Step aboard, friends. Carefully now. There you go, all aboard. That's right. And please, pay no attention to the diversity of our crew.
Oh.
Rest assured, they'll deliver you safely to your destination. That being the fresh piece of land just off.
Why is there humans on this?
Kingdoms. All right then, make ready, everyone.
That is a little strange. Huh.
This ship reeks of
Haha.
human.
I was wondering about that. You know, someone on my YouTube recently talked about how like, oh, you know, I just fought about like bigotry and all that in as a horde in a alliance land, all the stuff, and I'm like, dude, WoW has been about race and stuff since the inception of the game.
A few screws missing.
Did he just fall overboard? That's so funny. I don't remember that. So if I remember right, we'll get like a shipwreck here. And then we'll end up in we should end up what do you call it? Like under Invashir, I think. If it's been a while since I did it accidentally on my alliance character and on Griffin.
Words, brothers. Securing this land will win us our war. The enemy has fought well for alliance, but they grow weary. We shall crush what remains of them.
Oh, good old
and
Nazgrim.
return to this land. From its shores we shall conquer Stormwind, and with it, any hope the enemy clings to. Azeroth will be reforged under a single banner. This banner!
He's a little delusional, isn't he?
For the Horde.
Oh well. I like this little cutscene. It's pretty cool. I have seen this before, but it's been probably 10 years or more. It's been a very long time.
Shipwreck off the starboard bow.
What is the meaning of this?
Uh-oh.
We have a battle to win.
What
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stand your ground, brothers. Make it bleed.
Let's go fight some tentacles. What are we supposed to do here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, we're playing oh no, we're playing Pirates of the Caribbean here. That didn't work very well.
Yes. Find your center. Keep a peaceful mind. Do not let the darkness triumph.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's go get a conch shell. Okay. Saltwater sea star. I need 3 starfish and a conch shell. Okay. People hate Vashir. People either hate Vashir or love Vashir. I like it a lot. I just don't necessarily like all the swimming. Like, you know, I like the zone itself. However, it's just a lot of swimming. It was a good you know, it was unique at the time. It was very different. Which that was good. It kind of broke up the monotony of just always being on that. I just hated that, like, it was kind of like your first place you quested, no matter what.
Hello,
which I
friend.
didn't like that
Maintain
necessarily.
Focus.
I don't remember if they had like a warboard where you could choose where to go after Vashir, but you pretty much always had to start in
Do not let
Vashir,
the
and that was kind of
triumph.
rough, I guess. I love Vashir when it came out and I first quested. Yeah, I did too. And this is where my problems first started happening in Cataclysm. So I did get hacked a bunch of times in Cataclysm. However, one of the other problems I had was my computer, for some reason, it was an old computer, don't get me wrong. My computer could not handle Cataclysm zones. And so what would end up happening is that I get really weird textures. But what happened the first time I played this area is that I ended up getting, like, whenever the ship, you know, the ship did all that, just the transition between the top side and then whenever the ship flips upside down like this, it made it to where my game crashed in the middle of that cutscene. And so when I logged back in, there was no quest available. So I literally had to hearth back and then redo the entire cutscene and then try again. It was really weird. I don't understand why that happened. I think it was my graphics card. Like, but it's a zone I wouldn't do again. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's how I will enjoy completing it. That is something I will say. I will like completing this zone. It'll be a fun zone to complete, but it's not one I will ever do. Once I leave the zone, I will never come back.
With me.
But yeah, so this this quest never popped up on that character.
Find
And
your
so
center.
that was a
Maintain
problem.
Focus.
I don't really want to go talk to Nazgrim, so we're gonna ignore that, and we're going to. Oh, also something I need to do. I hate that I have to do this on like every single character, but I do. We're gonna go to create new window. Loot. There we go. And then we're gonna pop this up here. I have to do this on every single character because I need to have this window up here to make it easier for creating video creation. So we're gonna get rid of all of this. Don't want any of that there. Channels, no. Other, we want don't want that. I don't know what that is. We want honor, reputation, item loot, currency, money loot, trade skills. Nope, we don't want that. Skill ups, experience. Excuse me. And misc info. I don't know. I don't know about the other ones, but that's what we have to have there, so that way I can track what loot. Otherwise, my head is above it, and I can't see what we're doing. I can't see anything. So anyway, I'm about to get a 5 terabyte hard drive, and then I'll start recording everything to that hard drive. So that'll be a little bit different. Oh, what am I doing? We need a water mount. Skate. We need this thing. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to swim. Yeah, we need to go over here. So what we'll do is we'll go get this flight path. This will be the hardest one out of all of them, by the way. So it's not like we're gonna just be doing this the rest of the night. This is the one thing. We have to go get this flight path over here. Should be directly above me, I think. No, it's down. Oh, what? Whoa. Whoa, what is the camera doing? Okay, I was like, this makes no sense. Okay. Is it? Hold on, do I have to go like outside past the barrier reef here? Oh, look, there's a random cube. Fun. I want to say I have to go... Kelpthar Forest. No, this isn't right. See, this is the problem. I get so turned around in Vashir. It's one of the few zones that I just completely forget how to navigate everything. Very confusing. There's one time I literally got lost in this zone for like an hour. I'm like, where the hell am I? Of course, I was a lot younger at that time, so... Oops. Okay, so I actually do have the flight path over there, so that's what I'll go to. And then, yeah, so we're getting some blossoms. We're doing some other stuff too. I know my inventory is just atrocious looking, but why do I have fireworks down here? What in the world? Autumn what? Where's this? What is this from? Crafting MOP engineering? Maybe that's from like a Blingtron or something? That could be what that's from. A lot of this is just garbage, though. Huh. Item dress from Goblin's first and second boss? What in the hell does that mean? I have no idea what the hell that means. Guess we... Oh, yeah, I already mentioned this, but, like, this thing is so cool. I mentioned this, like, I think last stream or the other stream, a couple streams ago, I don't know. But, yeah, that thing is freaking cool. It's a living creature. They're the size. Very cool. Yeah, that is so creepy. And the flame, is a flame in here? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So that actually, that was not bad at all. Okay, so we really just had to do the intro quest, get our breathing so we don't die. And then now we can... now we can go back to... Where's my Hearthstone set on? Do I even have my Hearthstone on this character? Like, out? I do not. Where's this gonna take me? The Ring of Fates? God dang it. Oh. I guess we'll go to the Ring of Fates. I don't really want to, but this might be my first Shadowlands character. We'll see. Man, I'm thinking of things I need to do for this channel, and there's so much. I need to determine if I want to do expansion lock, or if I want to just do all of TWW and then go into other things. The problem is, the War Within is just so... There's so much to do in it, and I've got to keep up with that. The biggest thing that I'm concerned with is like mythic rating. I don't know how I'm going to do that without a giant guild that I'm a guild leader of, or in a giant guild that, you know, my main character's in. But the problem with that is then I don't have a guild, and I want to do PvP rating and mythics. So it's like, not sure how I'm going to be able to do all that. Like, I mean, if I had a guild that was like well established, it's one thing, but I started with a guild from scratch, so you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I feel like this mount rarely pops up, but I love it. Look at this thing. One thing I'll say about Shadowlands, the music is just so good. I feel like the worse the expansion, the better the music. Like Warlords of Draenor and Shadowlands and even BFA have like some of the best music in all of WoW. It's just, it's such a weird contradiction. Like Wrath of the Lich King had good music, but it was nothing compared to Warlords of Draenor. Like seriously, the Warlords of Draenor music is just stellar. Okay, so let's see. Where to next? So we did Deepholm and we did Najjatar. Those are two, or Najjatar. Vashj'ir. My goodness. So the next place we should probably go to is, wow, this is all combobulated. Edit. Okay. All the things. Honor the Flame. Let's do BFA next. I know we're kind of going a little bit of in a wonky order, but BFA is what we need to do next, I think. Now, the question is, do I have access to Atal Dazar? I think that's the name of the city, right? Do I have access to that place? Let me go to the portal room. I'm a little bit all over the place tonight. I apologize for that. It is already a late start, so that's probably why I'm a little bit tired here. However, I wanted to stream because we need a lot to do, or we have a lot to do, but B, I like streaming, so thought I would pop on here and stream for a couple hours at least. Okay, so none of those. I'm actually more familiar with the Alliance portals at this point. I never really needed the portals on my main character or on my other account because I wasn't trying to do all these crazy things all that much. Do I want to go... Is it Ashran? Is that the one I want to go to? It's not Ashran, is it? Ashran is Warlords of Draenor. So... Where's the portal to Zuldazar? Why am I not finding this thing? Oops, that's the wrong button. Silvermoon, Valdraken, Ouroboros, Azuna. Oh, it's right in my goddamn face. How did I miss this? Okay. The giant golden platform. Like, how did I miss that? Oh, I wonder, how am I going to get to the Alliance zones? Oh my gosh. I just thought about that. Oh no, that could be a problem. Oh, that could be a problem. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know how I can get to the other zones. Whoa, what is this? Oh, we're gonna... we're gonna get a new mount right here. Okay, cool. I no idea why, but we're gonna get a new mount right here. I'm more than fine with that. Okay, one thing I will say, BFA had some really great moments in it, and some really bad moments, but like the absolute brilliance of the main cities, like between Borealis and Zul, between those two things, like, man, they did some things very right in BFA. The problem with BFA, they were so stuck up their freaking goddamn butt that they couldn't, you know, they had no idea what they were doing. Okay, is there like supposed to be a person here or something? Are they in here? I don't know if they're phased out or what. They should be like right here though. Why did... Hold on. So confused. Why? Weird. Okay. I don't know why those weren't like already loaded. That made no sense. That made no sense. Okay. So let's reload our UI. This is gonna take a. This is taking a minute. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. Oh, but it reset ATT as well, and it also for some reason reset my entire layout. I don't understand. But also, where is this NPC? There should be like an NPC here. It says there's supposed to be. I guess it's lying to me. I don't know. Well, let's go Honor the Flame and move on. It's over here. That's kind of a strange place for it. Okay. Right here. Here we go.
Mind you step around me, huh? Watch your back.
Okay, so that flame is honored. And then, well, we can go to the flight path and probably just fly to the next one. I'd imagine so. Flight path. Wait. There's a bunch of NPCs that aren't here. Okay. Is that because I didn't do the intro quest? I thought I did, though. Maybe I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did on one of my Horde characters, didn't I? I am so confused what's happening right now. It says that there's a quest available here, but I don't see the quest giver. Something's not right. No, we're not lagging, but this is not the correct... This is a different shard or something. I have no idea what's happening right now. Why is there a difference? This is really strange. Trying to think what could be happening here. So I think I started... love that music so much. I thought I had started this as a freaking horde, but something's not right.
Aye?
She may not be looked at. Okay, so we can't.
Stay the course.
What are you talking about? Adapting our tactics? What?
Yes? Keep your weapons sharp.
I am so confused what's happening here. This is really bizarre. Like, something is not right at all. Dang. I mean, I don't see any quests for Zoldazar, so I thought I have no idea what the hell to do here. We might not be able to do this year, just because this is so strange. Here's a little. Oh shoot! Come on. We don't have Undermine unlocked either.
Have you come to trade?
And even if we did, it doesn't go to Borealis or anything. If I remember right, this just goes back to the mainland.
Do you want something?
The Echo Isles. What in the God's green earth? Why Echo Isles?
What now?
Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. What the hell do we do here? Okay, so this is okay. So there's a bunch of Horde Alliance here. That means that this is a quest that is like in progress here. It kind of looks like, doesn't it? Wait, this guy has a quest for me.
Speaker of the Horde.
War Chief doesn't trust me. Speak to Captain.
For the Dark Lady.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh my gosh, what am I stuck on? Dear Lord. Okay,
Are you ready for the epic journey?
what? Send the fleet.
This
War
is
Chief
a
doesn't trust me. My mission is to see. Send large officers ships for this endeavor. Clear out whatever. Get a res Okan when you are done. I don't have any idea what this guy's talking about. See, I risk that if I do this, that I have a quest that I can't do. We'll have another Horde character that can go through this, I guess, right? And then we'll only be missing like a couple different quests. Is this worth it?
When you see no land,
I'm ready to depart. I don't know what this is. I mean, I'm really gonna be upset if. Oh.
Keep on them! We cannot let them escape!
I know what quest we're gonna be missing. That's okay. Oh no, this is Tanashatar. Oops.
Wonderful. Set the tide stone, won't you? Feeling anxious, are we? How frustrating it must be for you. Still locked away. So powerless. For now, do not worry. We've both waited so long. But at last, you're about to see what I do best.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I forgot how cool this cutscene was.
Set the sails! Set the sails!
We can't escape!
Welcome to Nazjatar. I've been waiting for you.
That's a really cool cutscene. I really do like that cutscene. Okay, I remember watching that for the first time. Like, this is pretty freaking cool. Like, again, BFA did some things really right and some things really wrong. But zone design, it did pretty well. Other than Nazmir. I hate Nazmir. Other than Nazmir. Okay. This is not where I want to be,
Back
actually.
on your feet. Good. Your survival is key. I suppose you will want to find safe haven for our wounded. Oculus will assist you. I have a mission to complete.
Okay, this isn't working out so well, is it? I'm not where I should be. At all. Uh-oh.
Not so fast. Respect magic, or it will break you. This area is fascinating, don't you think? The power that
yeah.
runs all around us is quite
It's very fascinating, to say the least.
My apologies. I am sometimes prone to distraction. I should get you down these falls without letting you plummet to your death.
Should.
The Regent Lord and Lady Thalissa seek shelter for our forces. I will remain here to catch any other soggy heroes who trudge along. That looks far enough. No time to lose. Nethana!
Whoa. Okay, cool. Yeah. This has been a disaster so far. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know how I'm going to get to the other side. I have no idea how to get to this other side to Justvar and all that.
Soldiers, hold this ground! Where is Blightcaller? It seemed as if the Alliance ships were about to capture us. Then the Naga sprung their trap. What could those fiends be up to? Go on ahead to Thalissa. Cut down any Naga you encounter along the way. Make them pay for every Horde life they have taken.
Okay, so what I'm going to have to do here is I'm just going to have to hearth out of here. The problem is, I gotta go back to the Ring of Fates, dear God. The problem is I'm going to have to... Oh my gosh. So, okay, I'm gonna have to Google this real quick. Like, is there a way... So I'm gonna have to Google, is there a way to get to Drustvar as a Horde? Just gonna have to ask that. You'll need to get into the war campaign. Okay. Well. So BFA, so Battle for Azeroth war campaign start. I should theoretically... Horde players should look for a Battle for Azeroth mission statement from a calling board in Orgrimmar. Okay. No, that's not right. Order Hall storyline. Okay. No. This is every time. I don't care with that. I wouldn't know how to get there. Completion tool. No. Level 35 introduction to the war campaign. The war campaign chain starts once you reach level 35 and return to Dazar'alor. After being introduced to the war campaign effort located in these zones, the war campaign you will hold on. Keep saying Alliance, but I want the Horde version of it. War campaign Horde. Okay. Here we go. Request the war campaign. Okay. Oh, you have to start that in the Great Sill and Dajalar. Okay, this is all confusing. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it, unfortunately. So, it is what it is. I lucked out with my Alliance character because of... I would need someone to actually just do a, like, Warlock port into Justfar or something. I mean, if anyone's available to do that, that'd be great. Let me know. But otherwise, we'll just have to ignore it for now. We'll do it another, maybe next year we'll do it. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. That's gonna really be unfortunate because we're pretty close on potentially being able to complete the Midsummer Fire Festival, but just unfortunately we can't get to Dressfire as this character. It's very unfortunate. So, okay, but that's okay. We'll figure this out. Let's see. So, we need to do... Let's see. Why don't we just start getting all the flames? Let me see. And also, we need to clear out our inventory a little bit, I think. I think that might make people a little bit happy.
Many wares.
And all that. And then this... We don't need that. Mohawk grenade will keep. Okay, and then... Oh, well, we want to keep that. Pocket full of snow.
Find good trails.
Okay.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Okay,
Many
cool.
farewells.
Anyway, well, we're gonna continue on. We're wasting time here. We're wasting a bunch of time. Cool. All right, let's go. Okay, now we're gonna be on the track to do Kalimdor first. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get to Drustvar or anything like that unless there's someone that's willing to port me over there with a warlock. But it is what it is. All right, so we'll turn in Festival Summerlink, Scorchlings, whatever. And then we'll also grab the Flame Eater, Playing with Fire quest. And then, of course, we'll do this. Wisp of Ragnaros. Oh, very interesting. Okay, cool. So that's one flame down. Let's go and we will continue on to Northern Barrens, I guess. Go to the crossroads. I swear back in the day there were achievements and quests for honoring your own fire at your capital cities, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe that never was a thing. Also, why does this keep... It keeps going way up here, my vigor does. grab this flight path while we're down here. There's no reason not to. No reason not to. Alright, so let's do this. Complete quest. Oh, I guess I should have done that second because we might take a flight path. We're not going to take a flight path just yet. Alright, now let's go to Southern Baron. So we're just going to make a complete loop around the whole place. We're going to actually grab some of these flight paths along the way too. There isn't. Wait, where's the flight path here? It says there's a flight path here. I guess there's not? Okay. Whatever. Whatevs. You guys think they'll ever add regular vanilla WoW back into... Something's going on here. Okay, never mind. I was like, where are the hell are all the NPCs? I'm going nuts. Okay, there he is.
What do you mean?
Like, everyone's just disappearing, apparently. What the? Hey mate, could you explain what you're doing and what you aim to achieve? Hey, Serhi Spivak. I hope I said your name right. So the challenge is, yeah, I can explain it real quick. Let me get this flame real quick, and then I'll explain it. Let's see. So we're gonna do this. Desecrate this fire. So the main goal of this is to complete WoW in every single way possible. And it sounds a bit crazy, and that is because it absolutely 100% is crazy. And I'll show you why. So I'm going to pull up a document. Well, it's not a document. It's just a little picture. Let's see. It's got to be the right. Okay, here we go. Get a drink of water real quick. This is what we have to do to complete World of Warcraft. It's insane, and it is on. I know it is. I know it is. Sorry, I've got something stuck in my throat. Okay, so we need to get full completion of WoW, and that would be all achievements, customizations, all pets, titles. We need to get one of every race class combo to max level, all profession recipes, archaeology, all unique items to max gold, all quests for Horde and Alliance, all world quests at least once, all toys, tabards, reputations, companions. One of every type of currency, we just have to get the type of currency. And one of every hunter pet and all mounts. So now this excludes things that are not available in the game, etc. And there's a difference between 100% completion and 100.0% complete. 100.0% completion is like, the best way I can describe it is like in Zelda the Wind Waker. I don't know if you've ever played that game. It doesn't matter if you have or not. The example is, to complete that game, you could complete the game and you can get all the items in the game, but there's an extra layer of completion in that game for getting what they call trophies or statues. Sorry, not trophies. And the statues are like above and beyond what you need for completion, because to get all the statues you have to take a picture on a camera of every single mob in the game, which is absurd. Okay, so a lot of completionists, they just don't do that for the completion. And so what I'm basically doing is I'm doing that. I'm adding those statues into my completion. So we're just adding a little bit extra to it. Now, and I say a little bit, but I mean a lot. So yeah, that's kind of what the goal is. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm doing the Midsummer Fire Festival on our Horde character, because we've already done it on our Alliance. We did all the achievements and we did all the quests as the Alliance. Now we're going and we're doing it as the Horde. So that's really the goal for tonight's stream, is to try to get as much done on the Horde as possible. And I've been confused as hell how to get to Drustvar. Like, I can't get to Drustvar, Tear Guard Sound, or Stormsunk Valley on a Horde character without having beaten the BFA campaign, apparently. So it's probably not going to likely happen this year, which is very upsetting, because I think I actually had a shot of completing this event this year. So the main goal is just to get everything else as far done as possible. Whereas I originally thought I had a very slim shot of actually completing the event, you know, this in 1 year. We did complete Noble Garden, other than 4 quests, which is, you know, it is what it is. Wow, thanks for explaining that. Sometimes I feel tired of playing current expansion, so we just do different expansion for some Aug achievements. Oh yeah, for sure. That's another thing. That's something that I'm like kind of wondering what to do here. Do I stay in the War Within, or do I move to a different expansion? Because right now I've just been focusing on the current expansion so I can keep up with it. But the question is, what do I do? Do I go to a different expansion, or do I just stick with this? And I think eventually we'll go and focus on a certain expansion and try to complete one expansion at a time. But at the moment, it's just kind of like a shotgun. What I call, and I was talking to another viewer earlier about this. I call this currently, what I'm currently doing is shotgunning. Okay, so I'm taking an event or a patch, and I'm doing everything in that patch or that event. So for Midsummer Fire Festival, we're getting all the toys, we're getting all the mounts. There's no mounts for this event. I'm doing all the quests. I'm getting all the toys and getting all the stuff for this event. And then, like, for example, 11.1.7, I'm going to do all the stuff for that, and then try to get ahead and then backtrack to different patches and expansions. So I'm trying my best to keep up. The problem that I realized when I started this challenge, I realize this now, I should have started it at the beginning of an expansion. That would have made things a lot better. Okay, but I started the War Within 6 months into the expansion, so it's like we were already shooting ourselves in the foot here. But we've made good progress. I think specifically, I don't know how to check this in particular on all the things, but Undermine, last time I checked when I was in Undermine, I'm like 55% completed with Undermine, which is fantastic. So there are some zones in Exile's Reach. That's one thing, since you're a newer viewer, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but the first zone we completed was Exile's Reach. It is 100.0% done. That means we did all the quests, we got all the cosmetics, we got all of the there's no mounts, but we got all the actually there is one mount for that. There is one mount. We got all the quests, Horde and Alliance, and all the class quests as well. So, and we got all the hunter pets and the tabards. So we did complete that one. Awesome. Wish you good luck. You must really have fun time doing that. It is really fun. I will say, it is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. So it's something I've always wanted to do. So for example, I was exploring on this channel. So I don't know if you're new to the channel or if you're just new to the stream itself, but I actually was an explorer in WoW, and I did pretty, for a new YouTuber, I did pretty well with it. I just got to a point where I was like, I don't know. This is what I wanted to do in WoW, and I never took the actual like step towards making that part of YouTube. And now I did that. So, and I like it a little bit more than exploring. Exploring could get really tedious and kind of, this is going to get really tedious too, but exploring had like little reward for it other than making videos and seeing cool areas. This, at least I'm going to be playing. Hey, Sixjot, welcome. Welcome to Twitch. But this is a little bit more rewarding in the sense that I'm actually doing what I love in the game anyway. It's collecting everything, doing everything in the game. On my other account, I had a significant, like, I guess, not boost. That's not the right word. I had that account for like 10 years, so I had a huge margin of things that I already had done. So this is a fresh account, so that's why I'm doing Midsummer Fire Festival, because you know my old account I've already had this done, but like on this account, nope, this is fresh out of the gate. We can stream, yes. I do stream. I do try to stream Sickshot on Saturdays. I don't stream on Fridays or Sundays, but I do try to stream on Saturdays. But the reason I was so late today is because it's my anniversary, so you know. Oh, I wanted to spend time with my wife, obviously. So, but her and I both got really tired, so I took a nap and she went to bed, and I decided to stream. And that's kind of how we do things a lot around here. My wife and I are very like we try to coordinate pretty well. And actually, I wasn't gonna stream tonight, but she's like, "Hey, you know what? I'm really tired," and I'm like, "You know what? Me too." So we both went to bed, and
Need help? Be careful.
well, I ended up freaking. I ended up freaking just taking a nap in the streaming. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, Sickshot. Really appreciate it. Yep, it's been 6 years. I'm old. I know. I know people say I'm not old, but I feel old. 6 years been married. That's something to think about, you know. In a good way. I will say that, like, this is way too personal, so I'm not going to say this very often. But since it's my anniversary, I'll say this. I'll say that, like, you know, marriages are not easy, per se. But if you really pursue it and you really take the time to work everything out, all your problems out and stuff, and you really take time to focus on it, it will end up being better in the long run. If you sit there and you complain about it the whole time, the marriage isn't, you know, it's not going to be, like... You know, it could be a harder thing than an easier thing. But if you really, I mean, it might take you years to get to it. But like once you get to a point that you know what the other person wants, etc., it's actually a lot better. So I don't know if anyone's married that's watching this, but yeah, it's never going to be just fun and games, and nothing in life is that. Nothing is sunshine. This challenge. Me playing World of Warcraft in this manner is not going to always be sunshines and rainbows. Like today, I got kind of like, you know, obviously I'm not really that frustrated, but like it was a little frustrating finding out that I have no freaking way to get to Drustvar. Like that in and of itself is just such a simple thing, but I cannot get to Tiergard Sound, Drustvar, or anything like that. So it's like, you know, and not everything's sunshine and rainbows, but okay, let's get some momentum here. Okay. And then let's go over to Feralis. Let's do this. All right. Just do the BFA intro and then... Yeah, okay, so I can do that. I could do the war campaign quest. But where do I get that quest? Because I'm like, for whatever reason, my Zuldazar is trapped in like a weird sharding. I don't really understand what's going on with it. The ship, I looked at the ship. There's nothing on the ship. Like it says, when I talk to the captain, he's just like, whoa, hey, I'm a person. I'm like, okay, cool, bro. But I need to get to Drustvar. Because you haven't done the BFA intro. I thought I did on this character, but you might be right. Maybe I never did. So let me actually go back and do that. I really hope you're right. I think you're right, but like I'm really excited if you are. Because that means we still have a very, very slim shot at actually completing this event. Also, where the hell is my flight path here? Is there no flight path here? Because there's knolls here? Seriously? Oh no, it's just right. I don't like the dark green there. That looks... It is... Tell me how this is easy to see when you have dark green on dark green. Like, that's so weird. What a weird design choice that is. Okay. Ah. I wonder how many thousands of screenshots I have now with all the things. Like, you can skip it, but need to actually skip the quests and land in Zuldazar. Okay.
How may I aid you?
Well, let me get the... Actually, you know what? I really want to do this, so... We're going to... How am I going to do this? Okay, I need to... Let me get this flame over here first for sure. Get this flight path.
Strength.
Now that is something interesting. So on my boosted character, he was Alliance, so I got all the Alliance flight paths. I don't have all the Alliance or all the Horde flight paths. That's very interesting. I have some, but not a lot. Very interesting. Okay, desecrate that flame. Okay, so reestablish yourself in Dazzle. Okay, so let me hearth back to the Ring of Goddamn Fates. Dear Lord. What am I doing with myself? Seriously. Ring of Fates. That was, you know why? That I know exactly why, 100% why. 100% why I have my Hearthstone set to the Ring of Fates. Because, like, in Noble Garden, when I was trying to complete Noble Garden, there are 4 quests as Venthyr Covenant campaign for Noble Garden. And I can't do them unless I've completed the campaign in Venthyr. So my goal was to do that, and I forgot how long it freaking takes to complete the campaign in Shadowlands. It is a long campaign. Not the longest, I don't think. I think, it might be the longest. I don't freaking know. It's a long campaign. You gotta go through 4 goddamn zones. I don't remember them taking that long, but seriously, there was no way I was going to do that before the event was over. It's only a week-long event. So I'll remember that before next Noble Garden. I'll definitely have to have that completed. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to follow your advice, Sickshot. I really... This is going to change the whole dynamic of if I'm able to complete this event or not. So this is a huge thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the BFA intro. I thought I had done this, though. I swear I should have done this. The Jade Forest. We'll fight the Legion. And then we will assist the Earthen Ring. And then report to Cromwell Hold. BFA? BFA? Twilight Highlands? I'm getting a little nervous here. Ashara? Northern? No, where's the BFA start point? Oh no. Champion. Oh, that's wrong. That's Shadowlands. We already did that intro for sure. I feel like my BFA is just being weird. Okay, Fate of the Kirin Tor. Dornagol, Ashkahet, Aldorn, Alphala Wraithy, MetaQuest, Deep Home. We're just abandoning that. What quests haven't... hold on, I'll show you. We'll abandon these. I have a Najjatar quest, which is not... Teldrassus, Azure Span, Jade Forest, we can abandon that. Ringing Deeps, okay. Heritage, Lore Walking, Midsummer Writing. I do have this, so I did get this. I got this writing Time to Fly quest whenever I went to Zandalar, but I don't really understand what this is. If you have a quest to get into Najjatar, then you have done BFA intro. That's what I thought. But okay, so this is weird because you didn't see this when you first started the stream. I want to show you something that's really bizarre and it's kind of worrying me a little bit. I wonder if my BFA is glitched because here I'll show you. Let me jump into Zuldazar and I want to show you what's going on here. Maybe you understand this, maybe not. Maybe you can't help. I hope you can. I really hope you can. This is really weird. Look at this. Okay, so whenever I jump into Zuldazar, there is a quest here, Speaker of the Horde, that I think is one of the storyline quests, right? That's what it should be. Here's the boat, by the way. And whenever I talk to the leader here, it just says,
Speak up.
the Banshee's wall is one of the Dark Ladies,
Get
blah, 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 blah,
moving.
blah. Something about a reptile. What in the world? Battle Guard.
Quickly.
So that's what the boat looks like right now. Really strange. Yeah, that should have established yourself in the Zelda quest. Yeah. So, but see, here's the thing. Whenever I fly over here, it's not sharded correctly. So I'll go up here. Maybe it just needed me to reset. I don't know. But the quest. Wait. This is different. This was not here before. Hold on. This was not here before. This might work out. Okay. This little dot was not here before. Oh, nope, that's not what it is. I got real excited. Okay, so playing with fire. No, I don't care about that. Way to top above, yes. So I went up here before and there's nothing up here.
I serve the king. My life for the throne.
Like
Walk away while you
Like there should be something up here. It should be.
choose your loa wisely.
I don't understand what's going on. Oh, wait. Why are? Hold on. Okay. I'm stupid. Okay, so why are low-level quests not showing up on this character? This is the only character that this has been off on by default. That is so weird. Okay, I'm just stupid. Okay. Speaking of the here it is. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sigurjot. That really helps out so much. Establish your embassy. Okay. That made no goddamn sense. I don't know why low-level quests were automatically turned off on this character. None of my other characters have it turned off. Like Zai Baldar, my mage, he didn't have those off, and I've never touched that. So I don't understand. But that works. Yes, that works. Whew, I was getting a little nervous. Can you walk a little bit faster, Zolani? Like you're putting me to sleep here. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh! What the frick? What? That was so weird. I fell and then landed on the elevator, and then the elevator, I went through the elevator. That was fun. Guys, thanks. Yeah, seriously appreciate it, Six Shot. That you gave me a little bit of hope for tonight, which is good. So now, once I establish the embassy, I should be able to go on the boat to Drustvar, is what you're saying? Is that right?
Come, hero. Let me show you around.
Oh gosh, I gotta wait for her, don't I? She's so slow.
It is said that the Great Seal is one of the only things still standing that is older than the Zandalari Empire.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? I do know who you are.
My father keeps many of his treasures here.
I really gotta make this in my home. Okay, I was like, please no. I don't want this. Actually, this would be better than the Ring of Fates, to be fair. To be fair, this would be better than Ring of Fates.
Enough to inform us of an old portal network. We might
I do like how we have portals to all different places. That's really nice. Hi, babe.
Oculus, see what you can do with the portal.
I really like that the Nightborn have had such a huge part in the Horde lore. I think they're a good addition to the Horde. A little bit odd, but I think they work out.
I must attend to my other duties. Good luck.
Definitely been enjoying them. I really like the I almost call them Moonos, that's not what they are. The Nightborn.
I will do whatever
Speaker
I
of
must
the Horde.
to keep my people safe.
And welcome to Zuldazar. Hey, we got an achievement done tonight. Kind of an unexpected one. Okay, so now Sigurjot. Now can I go to that boat, or do I need to do something else? I can't believe we did that. That's so cool. I'm so happy about this. And then also we should be able to get a mount here too real quick. All right. We're going to get our Reigns of the Scarlet Paradox. So let's see. Cool. We just got a mount. Oh, cool. You should get a quest to go to the boat. Okay. And that quest is it's let's see, there's a quest. Oh my gosh, why am I so slow? Is that quest over by the boat? Because that's one thing I couldn't figure out on the Alliance side of this. I could not figure out where the quest was. The quest is like, I mean, my god, there's so many goddamn quests in Borealis, though, so I couldn't really tell where everything was. I love the music here so much. What are these? That's a barbershop, okay. No, that's where you just left the quest. Okay. Let me head back over here then. Sorry about that. Okay. So you're saying there should be a quest over here? Hold on. Is it up? Because if I can go to Nashatar, there's no reason I should not be able to go to Drustvar. That doesn't make any sense. What quest is this? It says that there's a quest here. Earthen Guardian? Oh, here you are. Manny Brownie Azeroth is dying. That's for Wait, what? What is that quest? Huh. In the Great Seal, literally where you turn in your last quest. Well, yeah, I know, but like I don't see that quest that you're talking about. Like, is it it's not this. Because this just gives Nazmir, Zuldazar, and Vol'dun. I need to go to Drustvar. So, is there another quest I'm missing in here? Or do I need to select one of these first? Yes, choose a softball. Okay, cool. I'll do that. I'll just do Zuldazar. Sure. Oh, and then we turn it in.
To protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Okay, and then
Zandala will endure.
Okay. What do you have for me, Nathanos?
The war chief will be done.
Oh! Perfect! Wow, how did you know this, Six Shot? That is insane. Like, have you had to do this before? That's insane that you knew that would pop up. Oh my gosh. Or is it just because you level alts through this area? Dang, I would have never... Oh my gosh, I would never have been able to figure that out. I mean, I figured it was possible, and I speculated it was, but I didn't have enough time to really go through it and just guess. Like, that would have been a lot of freaking guesswork. But, oh gosh, oops. Okay, hi Nathanos.
The Zandalari do not seem to like me much.
Okay, please don't tell me I have to do this
Make
first.
yourself useful.
What is it?
Oh no.
Remember.
Oh, do I have to do this first? Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, perfect.
My lady. The Banshee's wail
I
is
never
prepared to
done
depart at a
since
moment's
fan.
notice.
Oh, okay. So you do quests all the way up to highest level. Interesting.
Aye?
As you command, War Chief.
Shut up, Sylvanas. No one loves you.
Done. And dispatch reports of your progress to me.
That was a bit mean.
We will not fail you.
I might
Safe
fail you.
journey, my lady.
Farewell, Nathanos.
Okay.
The Zandalari do not seem to like me much.
So then what? I can just pop on over there,
What
right?
is it?
Shouldn't I just be able to pop on? Oh. I need to talk to... Is Nazgrim, right? I need to talk to Nazgrim. Or Eotrig.
From Khan.
No.
Goodbye.
Who the hell do I talk to?
The war chiefs
Wait, what?
will
Hold on.
be
Click to
done.
complete. Why the hell? Okay, that was freaking weird. God damn it. That was so freaking weird. It just, like, you have to actually click it to complete it. Okay. Okay, trip across the ocean. Yes. Try not to get yourself killed. Yes.
Speak up!
The skies call to me.
Okay. That's right. You gotta. It's coming back to me now. You gotta talk to all these people. Yep, I remember this now. Okay, I did this on a bunch of alts too. It's just been like, God, BFA came out so long ago. Oh my God, you're dead.
This conversation stays between us. Got it? I'm always 3 steps ahead of the competition.
I remember this now. I would level alts this way. That's right. I would level alts this way, but I thought maybe there was a chance you had to have the whole campaign done. But no, I would level alts this way because, like, for whatever reason, I feel like the quests over on the expansion fronts would bring a lot more XP. I don't think it did, but for whatever reason, I thought it did. But yeah, again, thank you again, Sixshot. That was really helpful. That just made my whole night a lot better. So thank you so much. Okay. Game-wise, I should say, not otherwise. Okay. So cool. Alright. No, we don't have to do anything else. All we need to do is now desecrate the flames of the Alliance. So, yes, that means we do have a small chance to be able to complete... Oh, we need to grab the flight path. We definitely want to grab that flight path. Also, why is my mini-map so zoomed in? Ooh. Look at that. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, cool. Here's our first bonfire. Gonna be a little hard to navigate this area since we don't have any of the flight paths. What? Go away. Okay. We'll wait till our second Vigor gets up. Now we will, I guess, travel to Tierguard Sound. I guess that's the next place we're going to go to. Might as well. This was so helpful. So many elites are rare spawns. And we're not going to kill any of them just yet. I don't know all the specific rarities, so I don't know if some of them are actually rare or what. It doesn't really matter right now. We will get them eventually. I mean, that's for sure. Okay, so we're already almost to our second flame here. This is going by really fast, actually. Okay, let's desecrate this flame. And we got one more to do. Will this flight path be actually here? I don't think it will, but we can try. It'll be good to get these flight paths and never have any trouble getting them again. There's a neutral one over here too, which we have, I think? Weirdly enough. Even though technically we got that on an Alliance character, we still have it on a Horde character. Not sure. Okay, the flight path is here, which is fantastic. And we do have this one too. Okay, so then now we just need to go to Tierguard Sound. Or sorry, Stormsong Valley. Dude, there's a lot of flight paths in Stormsong Valley for us. Dang. Weird. The flame is a bit far away on this one, but that's okay. That is absolutely fine. Yeah, so this will be the final desecration of the flame in Kultiris. We'll get the Horde achievement. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the quest, right? We're doing like the Horde and Alliance achievements don't matter to me. It's Horde and Alliance quests that matter to me. So it's good that we were able to get this done. At least we literally never, if we don't ever want to come back here as Horde, for at least for the flames, for the flame warden stuff, we don't have to. So that's good. We probably will, because it's an easy 10. Well, it's an easy 30 blossoms, so it's really not that big of a deal. We could easily get those. But you know, that's where we're at. Okay. We're almost there. We're getting there. Small treasure chest. Man. BFA is an expansion I really wouldn't mind completing. I think, again, it's one of those, like, it's one of those not campaigns, expansion that's really bad during the expansion, but quite fun after the expansion, because you get to kind of take your own pace at it. You don't have to keep up with current content. I think the War Within is really good at current content, except it's a little bit much, except for Dastardly Duos. Dastardly Duos is kind of a flop, I think, in my opinion. I think it's kind of a boring. Ooh, Oscar the Bloodied. Does he drop a mount? I don't think he does. But you know what I'm saying. I think that was probably the biggest flop of the current thing. Well, the Flames Radiant stuff, people did not like either, which I thought that was all right. But I never had an issue. There it is, Extinguishing Kultiris. Okay. Flamekeeper. Oh yeah, we'll go back to Zandalar too, and get the other two flames there. Nazmir and Vol'dun. Okay. So let's fly all the way back to just far. So we got a long flight path, so you know what the drill is. We're gonna talk about random stuff. People don't mind the flames radiance, just that it was so bug. Yeah, that's what so I never had that experience with flames radiance. I know a ton of people that did. Ryan Stell was talking about how he could hardly do it, but he plays in a RP server, so there's even less players, right? So when a few of them are glitched, it's just the whole thing just sucks. For me, I had no problem. The thing is, I had that there was like a little thing up here that said like event going on, and it would like freaking glitch out, and that was it. The first time I did the event, it worked. The very first time. Also, why are we a puddle of water? Is that normal? Is that healthy? Do I need to get checked out by a doctor? I've heard of being dehydrated before, but can you be overhydrated? I guess you can. Water can poison you if you drink too much of it. Fancy that, right? Water can actually poison you. Okay. It'll oversaturate your cells. That's the beauty of the event, though. Number of players matters not. True. You're right. As you can get a green chest as long as you do something. Or if you kill a bunch of mobs, you can get all the way up to a purple chest. You just gotta kill a hell of a lot of mobs doing that. But yeah, you can do it. Yeah, it advances after some time. You're right. So you can probably get epic chests. Yeah, exactly. Yep, you can. It's a little harder if there's not as many players. I'll say that, because you don't get the if you kill one of the bosses, it's like an additional 5 or 10% or whatever it is. It's not really percent, but whatever they call it. You get it. I think it is a percent, right? It's like 100%. I don't know. Anyway, you do get. It's a lot easier to do with a big group, but it's not impossible to do by yourself. I know. Because one time, I did it with war mode activated. I did it twice with war mode activated. And, well, if war mode's activated, there's a significantly less players. And then also, I was Alliance, and it was all Horde character. No, I was Horde. I was this character. And there was about 30 Alliance players, and I was one of 2 Horde players over there. So we sat in the back, we just tagged stuff. We just kept tagging stuff and hoped no one killed us. And we died a lot. But, I mean, we still got epic chests every time we did it, so. 100% or a time slap is how you advance the stage. Yep, exactly. Solar 5 million plays just the exact same. Yep. Beautifully done event. Yeah, I think it was pretty fun. I know that's what I was saying. A lot of people complained about it, but I had no problems with it. And I understand why people are complaining about it, but it's like I got a lot of people complaining about it, and I'm like, I don't.
Stay strong.
It's not that bad. Could be better. Here's the thing. It could be better, right? Could be better. That's a terrible way to go through life, though. If everything just could be better, you know. Everything on the planet could be better. I mean, God, I could be living in a mansion right now. Could be better, right? But the mansion could also be better, too. So it's like, you just you know. The event was the event. I think Blizzard devs are working pretty hard on this expansion.
Speak up.
Take us back to Zuldazar. I think WoW is better than it's been. Like, Dragonflight was fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the complaints are about the bugs. Bugs are fish. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's true. Otherwise, it's really good to get your gear up. It really is. I've gotten all 3 of my alts are like, except for this guy, like 630. He should be 630. I think I have gear just in different places. But I've gotten all my alts to like 620, 630 gear easily.
And which Loa do you bargain with?
I bargain with the best Loa. I don't know what the best. Oh, King Razan was pretty cool until he, you know. Okay, so onto the flame there.
They say you have the heir of the throne.
I'm just gonna go to that flight path, and we'll get a couple of flight paths around there. So that'll work out. That'll work out really well. Okay. All right, so let's check out things here. Let's go back to ATT. Holy lag. Jeez. Okay. So let's go to holidays, and we'll go to wow, we're 26% done with Darkmoon Fair. Well, 25.7, but I'm a chemist, I round up. So we are 90.48% done with Midsummer Fire Festival according to this. Now, this is not accurate because we still have to do all of the Horde quests. So now in ATT, we're almost done with it, but in accordance with my goals, we're not. So we need to do a Thief's Reward. We need to do a lot. So what is this saying that we have left? It is saying that we have to do, well, the vendors, obviously. Horde, desecrate this fire. This says that we only have to do Honor the Flame for Nazmir. Wow. And it should be Honor the Flame for Vol'dun. Yep, okay. Oh, wow. So it's counting this as only two more quests to be done with it. That's incredible. It's not true, but it is incredible. And so, wow. So we've almost completed this event. I wonder how far it's going to say that we are for other Midsummer Fire Festival. Brewfest we've not ever done. Oh, look at this. So here's what I was looking at. So Noble Garden Children's Week. So Noble Garden is 97.26 and Children's Week is 96.25. So for achievements, we're missing School of Hard Knocks, which really, I'm so bitter about that one. You guys have no idea. What are we missing in vendors for that? Clockwork Assistant? What? Oh, and the Prismatic Bauble. Pfft. Yeah. I don't know about the Clockwork Assistant. Did I miss that one? Geppetto's Companion? I guess I did. Is that, unless it's like a million, one of those is like a million gold or something. Okay, so we need to get those two for, wow, okay. But it's cool that that's good to know. Okay, that's good to know. So that's literally like the only two things we need left. Insane. And then for, what do we got left for Noble Garden? Quests. Oh, don't I know it. Actually, this is just one away. Oh, we don't have the Yellow Duck disguise? We missed one. Oh, no. Oh, my God. We missed. I cannot believe we missed one. Seriously. You have all the new mugs for whom? No, I do not. So I'm close. I'm close. I have 6 of 11. I think. Let me double check here. So Children's Week, we don't need anymore. Let's go back up to Darkmoon Fair, Brewfest. Where was it? Midsummer Fire Festival. Okay. We need, yeah, wow, we're actually a little bit behind. Whoa, did we run out of juice? I think we ran out of juice. Let me just check where we're at real quick. Oh yeah, we're right here. Grab this real quick. Do I have what? I don't know what you just said to me, but I was not paying any attention. Okay, cool. So let's do this just real quick.
Surviving means being resourceful.
And then we will fly
You've got
over to. Okay, I need to look where this flame is. I don't have any flight paths over in Nazmir, really? Okay. The flame is south. Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay. So I don't have all of them. I thought I did. I don't have a lot of these from the Satchel of Chilled Goods, which is unfortunate. But I do have a lot from Ahun himself. I have all but one from Ahun himself, which is kind of ironic. Seriously. So yeah, we just need these. That's kind of annoying. I did get the one thing I did get though. I did get the Drake appearance or whatever. I did get that. So that's crossed off this list, which is freaking good. And also, how do I do? Is this like this knapsack of Chilled Goods, like the green one? How do I get this? I know it doesn't really matter, but hey, Safa, welcome to the stream. When did I start playing WoW? I started playing WoW 15 years ago or so, 16 or 17 years ago, actually. When I was all the way back in middle school going into high school. Way back in ancient times, I tell you what. So I've been playing since the Burning Crusade. Yeah. All the way back when the Burning Crusade was about halfway through, I'd say. Maybe a little bit more than halfway. It was before the Sunwell, but the Sunwell came out while I was playing. Then how on earth are you 6%? This is a brand new account, okay? I started this account in February. So yeah, that's why. I think on my main account, I'm actually like 30% or something. I don't know. I don't actually know. But yeah, 6% because this is a this is a new account. All right, I started a new account to start the challenge on this channel. I've been debating it for years if I wanted to start fresh because I wanted to go at it like very like in a more controlled manner, and so I just you know I said screw it, I'm just gonna do it. I started 6 years ago, I'm around 60. Dang, nice, that's really good. 6 years for 60%, that's like 10% a year. That's really awesome, actually.
Hello, man.
Flamekeeper of Zandalar. Okay, so now according to all the things, I've done all the quests for Midsummer Fire Festival, but that is not exactly how I'm counting this. I'm counting these Horde and Alliance quests as separate. All the things combines them as one quest, honor the flame or desecrate the flame in the area, and you get counted for all the things. However, in my challenge, which you know what? No, I'm not gonna worry about it tonight. But I have a document that states, it's not finished yet for Midsummer Fire Festival, but I have a completion document, which I do this for every patch and everything I need to do. And that completion document clearly states, oh, excuse me, that completion document states that I have to do every single quest on Horde and Alliance. So, yeah. Okay, so let me see here. Let's go back to Ring of Fates. Man, I should have just put it at the Great Seal. Great Seal is way better than Ring of Fates. Ring of Fates kind of sucks, to be honest. It's probably... You only have a portal to Orgrimmar or Stormwind. Kind of lame. Whereas Ring of Fates, you got ports to Thunderbluff and all kinds of stuff. Is it worth flying? It's worth flying to the Great Seal just to get that little... You have the new polearm staff appearance for the new crown. What are you talking about from the vendor 6-shot? Is that from the vendor? Because from the vendor, I'll show you. From the vendor, I have. Oops. Hey, this is what I'm missing from the vendor. Now, these right here, I am not worried about, because if you look at them, you can get them from Hallow's End and Lunar Festival. I'm not worried about those. I'm not going to get those. Let me just make sure they're all that way. They are. So I'm not worried about those. But then the rest of these, yeah, we'll have to get. I've already got all these. I think we're missing like maybe 2 of these or something. Juggling torch and bag of some more. Okay. Handful of summer petals. What is this diamond here? Oh, for tastes like chicken. Okay, I was like, what does that diamond mean? Okay, that's for tastes like chicken. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Okay, so we should probably get back to Kalimdor and start working on that stuff. Maybe Silvermoon City, Thunderbluff. We'll go to Thunderbluff. Why are you using the flight paths when skywriting is hella faster? I just felt like at that time. There's not really a rhyme or reason. I'm not going to do everything completely proficient at all times. That's not a reasonable expectation for me. I probably should, because this challenge is insane. But at the same time, I'm like, sometimes I just, sometimes I just want to take a flight path, because I wanted to look at all the things there and look at some stuff. So that's why. That's really the reason why. Okay, so let's go here, and let's go to Bloodhoof Village. What is this quest I have to turn in? I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's probably Heritage Quest. That's what that is. Okay. So we've already done Ferala, so this is actually the perfect spot to continue and get the achievements here. From Delilah Oh, the Satchel. Yeah, the Satchel Ahoon stuff I don't have a lot of. Unfortunately. I'm trying to get to that. But it's really hard. I feel like my satchel luck has just been bad. I've only been getting the flowers from it every single time I do it. Except I did get the Cliff Rider thing, whatever that. I don't even know how to describe it. Like the Cliff of thing. Cliff Rider appearance, I think it is. It was what it was. Okay, so let's go up to... I think we did Northern Barrens already. We did. So let's go to Stone Talon Mountains. Alright. Also, why is my vigor up there? That pisses me off. It's like, come on. I have it down here because that's where it makes sense, but for whatever reason, every time I log in or load a zone, it just like snaps all the way back up here. I have no idea why it does that. Okay. Could grab a flight path here.
What do we got?
Okay. And yep, so the the flames are they're pretty close to each other, so that's good. So we don't have to stay in we don't have to stay here very long. One thing I'm a little concerned with is with a Hoon, are we gonna just have to start spamming we're gonna have to probably start spamming stuff, I'm pretty sure, with that. Because I'm not having any luck at all. And it's a very low chance if you don't have it. Like, you get one shot a day at like a higher chance. I don't know what that higher chance is. I don't know if it's 5%. I don't know if it's 1%. I don't know if it's half of a quarter of a percent. I have no freaking clue. But it's a little bit better than on your subsequent attempts. So I've done a Hoon every day other than the first 2 days, I think. So no luck, not a lot of luck with the satchel though. Alright, so now that we did that, let's go ahead and get this flight path over here. I forgot to get the other one. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Let's get this flight path, because I'm trying to get as many flight paths as possible, just so whenever we go to start completing zones and stuff, we have the flight paths available. It's Terracraft derp rate. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like it's a really bad rate on that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're out of juice. Okay, so this is Ashenvale. Okay, so let's go over here. These ones are a little more spread out, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll probably just do Mount Hydro through the portal. That's a lot faster than flying there. It takes forever to fly into Mount Hydro, so I'll save that for the... I'll just save that. Okay, let's get this flight path here. This will really save us time in the future. Or during, you know, like... the, what do you call it, during the Halloween event, Hallow's End, I will just easily be able to like AFK and fly around and get all the candy buckets. That'll be a lot better, but not as bad as when I look with the queue. Oh yes, 466, dear lord, that's amazing. That is amazing. Oh man, and not the good kind of amazing, you know. That's the bad kind of amazing. So I'm sorry, Sixjot. That sucks, dude. I'll have to start doing it soon.
And honor.
Okay. Why are there like so many quests? Lore walking, the call for allies, Legion. Oh, that's right. I picked up a bunch of quests. Okay. We don't have that flight. We do have a flight path right across the region.
Well.
Why don't we just? No. You know what? We're gonna just fly this way. That's fine. It doesn't matter. A lot more manual labor. Hey, Shared, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'll read your comment in just a second after I fly here. That is also another thing. When I'm streaming and I'm doing dragon flying, I have to be paying attention to the screen the whole time. So it actually makes it a little bit harder to stream. Not that streaming is hard, per se. It can be challenging. But, like, see... Should have taken the flight path. Can't see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, let's grab this flight path. I don't know if you've seen this, but Collector's Bounty is going live in World of Warcraft July 1st, and with that, anything for Dragon Flight would dropping 10 times higher than their normal drop price. Yeah, I did see that. I'm a little concerned, right? If it's 10 times their normal drop rate, it all depends on how they're doing the math for 10 times, okay? So if it's 10 times 1% is 10%. So that means any drop rate that's 1% is going to be 10%. That's a little stupid. Like it just like you're literally going to be able to get everything collected in like 5 days if you really wanted to. So I'm kind of not super excited about it. I don't know if I'm actually going to partake in it. We'll see. Because I want that ruins the challenge for me. Like it's not even a challenge at that point. It's just you walk in and you do it 10 times, you get them out. It's like, come on. It won't hurt to try. Well, yeah, if it's like if it's like 11%, or like, sorry, 1.1%, like some people are saying it will be, which I don't think. That's not really how, I don't think that's how it really works. If that's the case, though, I'll be fine. But like, yeah, if it's actually a true 10%, that's insane. I think it's a bit much. The Q times are churches, which I've taken to calling her QNC. Yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering why you called her that. Okay, that makes sense. So 6-shot. All right. Jeez. Okay. One thing I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm going to check something. So just real quick, guys. So I'm gonna be off screen just a second here. There's a particular quest here. It is unusual activity. I need to know if this is Horde or Alliance. Okay, so unusual activity. Wow. So this will tell me if the quest is neutral or if it is Horde or Alliance. So 1 second here. It says, let's see. It says that it is side both. Okay, so then let me look at the progression of that. Innocent disguise. Side bolt. Okay. And then... Excuse me. Okay. So what that tells me is I don't have to do these quests. I'm not going to bother with them. I probably should. But I'm not going to bother with them. I'm just going to fly above these goddamn trees. I'm getting really annoyed at them. Okay. So let's go to Dark Shore and then wrap around to Winter Spring, I guess. Or we could fly to Teldrassil. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we could fly to Teldrassil. That is something we could do. I don't know where the flame is in Dalaran. Oh gosh, Dalaran. I miss that zone. Where is the flame in Dalaran? I'm trying to think. Let me see. Thinking from muscle memory here. Whoa, giant flame there. Whoa. All right. Okay, and now while I'm flying to the Dark Shore Flame. Oh, we're in the... Oh. We'll have to go talk to Zadormu or Zadamai, Zadimadu, Zabadibu, DBA, whatever that person's name is. Let's see. An innocent disguise. We need... Darnassus Flame. Stealing Darnassus Flame. It is located... Sometimes these are kind of weird. This is classic. I don't want classic. I want retail. Zadormu. Come here. Zadormi. My bad. You showed me what happened to Dark Shore before. Okay. Okay, so the flame... Is it outside of the city? Really? It's kind of what it looks like. Huh. I forgot the name, but it's in the first place you go after the starting area. Oh. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I think you're right. The screenshot that I saw, it was not a screenshot of the map, which it would have been, you know, a little more useful, but, you know, here we are. It was a screenshot of a bonfire, and it kind of looked like that. It kind of looked like what you were saying. So as a Horde character, what you end up having to do is you actually have to... I'm pretty sure there's no other way to do this. You literally just have to freaking fly over here. There used to be a way you can get on the boat in Stormwind to do this. However, I don't think those boats actually do anything anymore. So we're going to actually fly. We're going to actually get kind of low here. It's not hard to do. It's just like... kind of interesting you got to do this. Okay. That actually was really easy, not going to lie. Okay, so... Oh, shoot, it's not here. I thought it would be there. It is not. Okay. Alright. Behind where the inn is? Okay. Oh, yep. I know what you're talking about. So it's just inside of Darnassus, I think. I think that's where it is. So luckily, as a tank, we cannot be dazed. So let's regroup over here real quick. Oh, I thought it was over here. Okay, I'm mistaken. So there's the Temple Gardens here. I thought the flame was like over here or something. I am mistaken. I'm completely wrong. It's not even here. Oh gosh. Oh, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay. Is it over here? Here it is! Found it. Okay. Good thing I know my way around these cities like the back of my hand. Okay, cool. Well, that was easy. Let's continue on. Oh wait, we need to get the Teldrassil one. So why don't we go ahead and do that? It would make 0 sense not to get the Teldrassil one right now. Kind of fun following this path. Cool. All right, let's desecrate this. Cool. Awesome. Another one down. And let's move on. Let us move on. We could just, you know what? We could just do something a little crazy. Don't know if this will be faster or slower. It might actually end up being slower. But we're going to try something a little bit different. This is a zone that I'm so excited to complete. Seriously. I cannot wait to complete Teldrassil. Yep, this actually might be just as fast. Oh my god. This is such a long drive. I have explored these trees pretty extensively, and I have never found anything mysterious about them. I wish they would have added something like secret, like crazy secret out here. That'd have been so cool. Alright, so let's go to... I guess we'll go to the Exodar. And we'll get this flame. Now, this one is going to be really hard if we don't know where it is, because we don't have a flying mount. So let me see. Oh, hi! Oh god. Please don't kill me. Draenei commoners, really? Okay. I really don't want to fight him, though. Welcome to one of my favorite zones in all of World of Warcraft. I know it sounds ridiculous, whatever. I don't care. Stealing the Exidar's Flame. Let's look this one up. Okay, yes, please keep me in retail. I don't play... I would love to play Classic at some point, but I'm having fun with retail, so we're going to keep with retail for a long time. I want to see something. 1 second, guys. I want to see if someone just has like a like text guide. Okay. Is in the Crystal Hall. But that was from 2008. So unless it's been... I don't think it's been updated, actually. Not for Exlar. Okay, so Crystal Hall. Should be easy enough. Just don't mind me. I'm just... Okay, yep. Immediate peacekeepers. That's good. That's a good sign. I'm glad we are a tank, because we cannot get dazed. We can get netted still, though. But you know, we cannot get dazed. So that's a good thing. Ah, there it is. Okay, so it's not changed at all. Wow. Got it. No reason to bubble hearth. These guys are pretty weak. Alright. I should be out of combat. Maybe? Yes, cool. Awesome. Okay, should we go at the front? Maybe we should go at the front. I think we should go at the front. It'll be closer. Be closer to the, what do you call it? The next flame, which will be in Azure Watch. All right. Ow, you jerk. You stubbed my... I stubbed my freaking toe on you. The smell, like, really matches the zone. I didn't even think about that. But look at this thing. It's all purple. Matches really well. Alright. Man, being a tank is so awesome. You could just, like, ignore all of them. Interaction failed because of an add-on. I wonder what that was. I worry about that kind of stuff, because sometimes I've had things just straight up not work. Just because of interactions with add-ons and stuff. Okay, so we're going to desecrate this fire. Easy. And then we're going to keep on going. We need to go... Now we need to go to Blood Watch, which is quite a bit of ways away, honestly. That's quite a bit of a walk. Because we can't fly there, obviously. And since I can't be dismounted as a tank, I'm just going to walk right through their city, because it doesn't matter. Also, they might just be level 30 out here. I don't really know. That says level 80 Elite Flight Master. Also, the Flight Master, did you see that? He was unkillable. Did they change that, or are they not killable anymore? I could have sworn they're killable. Maybe not in the starting areas. I don't know. That's interesting. That's the first time I've ever noticed that. Man. That'd be really strange. I mean, I could see why they would do that, but like, it was fun back in the day, man. You'd go in and you'd be like a freaking, I don't know, whoever you were, right? It just doesn't matter. A high level Horde or Alliance character. And you would go to the starting zones and you would, attack a flight master, which were pretty hard to kill. And once you kill them, it was like, gotcha, suckers. Now you're stuck here with me. You know, that was kind of fun. So if, you know, if they did get rid of that feature, I'd be kind of upset. But, you know, they can't just... you can't have all the features in the game forever, right? I mean, I guess not. Because, I mean, those flight masters, man, they would summon two, you would attack them, and if you're a horde attacking Alliance, you'd get attacked by 2 or more griffins, and I tell you what, these things would rip the hell out of you. As a tank, it was kind of fun, though, because I'd just sit there and I'd just, like, I would not be doing a lot of damage, but I would never die. So, it was a lot of fun. And so sometimes I'd just go and I'd fight a flight master, and it would take forever to kill him, but, like, I'd have like 4 griffins attacking me, or 2 griffins, or however many it was, I can't remember. And low level, well, I was horde, so low level Alliance characters just like, they just sit there and watch me, seeing if I could actually do it. It was a lot of fun. I miss those times, for sure. Okay, so we're now in Blood Mist Isle. The flame is right here. Once we get this flame, it might be beneficial just to hearth and go back to the Ring of Goddamn Fates, of course. And man, I love Blood Mist Isle too. Like, this is so cool. Again, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I don't really care. I like it, and that's all that matters. I would say it's in Blood Mist and Azure Mist Isle are in my top, probably top 10 zones of all time. Look at that Blood Falls, man. That's so cool. Like, just look at the color of this place. It is so red. And red is my second favorite color, and blue is my first favorite color. So, you know. All right, so let's do one of these, like, well, I don't know, Hearthstones, yeah. I don't know why, but this does not suit my character at all. He's got like void patterns all over him. He's got freaking bunny ears and he's holding an egg. Like, what in the world? It looks kind of goofy though. Okay, so let's move on. Let us move on. Why did I go that way? That made no sense. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Okay. That's why I did that, because I'm freaking dumb. Okay. So let's get on our Void Scarred Pack Mother. That's a good mount. I like this mount a lot. Man, I tell you what, those horrific visions, I still need to beat them. That's going to be fun. I'm so looking forward to that. I'm 661 item level on my main character, so I think I've heard that once you get to like 680, you can do Mask 8 without solo without really much trouble. A little bit of trouble, but not a whole lot of trouble. So I'm hoping that that's the case, because I've done Mask 5 and I can do all the bosses except for god dang Shaw. I can't even get to him on that one. What is this? What is this? Talk to Vanguard man. Okay, I don't care about that. All right, so what do we need to do to complete? We literally just need to go to Winter Spring. So let's go to Winter Spring and complete our bout of Kalimdor. Okay, Flight Master's right here. I don't feel like traveling there myself.
What can I help you with?
Oh, I don't have those flight paths connected? Okay, so better plan. Even better than taking a flight path to Nordrassil. I will actually take the portal to Nordrassil. And then let me see. So a couple of things. I do need to go to Oldham. But let me take the portal to Hyjal. Okay, let's take the portal to Hyjal. That's step number 1. And then step number 2 is making sure I have the flame, which I don't. Okay, I thought I did actually. Okay, so I was mistaken there. So that's good. That's a good thing actually. And then let's see. So now we're going to step up and go. We're literally just going to jump off the edge of this mountain. And we're going to go into Winter Spring. Easy. Look at this. Look at this. We should be able to glide all the way over. That's not what I clicked on. We should be able to jump all the way over to... what is this place? Everlook. Yep, that's right. Would help if I went the right direction. There is a pet that drops over in this somewhere over in this area, and it's like a 1% drop rate or something. That'll be fun. Okay. Let's get the flight path first. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get the achievement, unless I'm missing something. Unless it's just strictly not character bound at all anymore. I thought maybe they might be like,
Relax.
you know, in the background or something, but I guess maybe not. Okay, so that's cool. We did all of the flames. All of the flames. Actually, as a matter of fact, that's kind of not good because we need to know which ones we have left, if we have any more left, which I don't think we do. I'm not seeing any. I think we're good. Oh, we missed one. Oh, we missed Desolus. Shoot. Oh, that's not good. Now I really wish I would have went to Zuldazar. Actually, would it be faster to go to Zuldazar? Oh, that's a tough one. I almost wonder if it'd be faster to go to Zuldazar.
Time is money, friend.
Okay, I need to go to Desolus. That's like a 10-minute flight path, isn't it? I don't know if that'd be worth it. What am I doing? I don't know why I just stared at that guy for a second.
Strength.
Oh gosh, Desolus is so far away. That's halfway across the continent. Even going to Durotar is not that fast. Getting on the Zeppelin's not that fast. Taking a port to Zuldazar would be actually taking a portal to Zuldazar and then taking a port to Thunderbluff and then flying there might actually be the fastest way to do this. So if I... Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me do this. Yeah, let me just try this real quick. Is there a port to Thunderbluff in Orgrimmar? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Also, see what I'm saying? I don't know why it keeps jumping up there. Okay, my vigor I'm talking about. I wonder what's on the other side of these mountains. There's like trees over here. Huh, that'll be something I'll have to explore one day. Really pretty though. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna fly to Thunderbluff, or sorry, fly to Orgrimmar, take a port to Zuldazar, and take a port to... I don't know if that's really that much faster, but I think there's a boat, because there's a boat in Thunderbluff to Orgrimmar. There is the... Oh wow, that's Gollywix. That aged poorly. That aged real poorly. There is, but I want to... That Zeppelin is actually no faster than taking a flight path, hardly. It really isn't. I don't know if they fixed it, but it used to not be. So I'm wondering if that's worth it even. Honestly, we're at a good pace right now. We're at a really good pace. We've got plenty of vigor. We'll just fly there. It'll still take a while, but it's fine. We're on a really good pace right now, so we'll just use our speed to our for our benefit here. What is that zone? Oh, that's Fellfire Ridge, duh. I was like, what in the world is that? Alright, we're gonna make it. You gotta go, you get to listen to a troll about how a cloud is shaped like a bird and all this stuff. Yeah, I think I've done that before. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, let's see if we can keep this momentum up. We're almost to Desolus. Good thing I checked, seriously. That could have been bad. That's why you always double check, and I will triple check all of this too. By doing so in Wowhead, I will be tracking all of these quests that I do eventually. It's going to take a while to get there, of course, but, you know. Trying to do this all at once. Shotgun method's fun, but it is difficult. Alright. Let's desecrate this flame. Cool. And let's go to Shadow Prey Village. And we will get our final flame honoring of the night, as well as of Kalimdor. Yeah, that is right. We're not going to end the stream yet. We got a couple things I want to show you guys before we end the stream. Some stuff that I've collected, etc. So let me just grab this, and then we'll head back to Orgrimmar. Alrighty. Okay, cool. Alright, let's honor this flame.
Who you be?
I be me, Mon. I be me, Mon. Okay. Let's get the flight path for Shadow Prey Village, because I'm shocked I don't have it already. I don't think I've requested... Oh, not on this account. I've only quested it in a few areas. Okay, so let me talk to you. Okay. So now we're going to go... Oh, we have a 4-minute left on that. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. What do I want to do here then? I really just need to... Oh, you know what? I don't need to go back to Orgrimmar. I can go back to Thunderbluff. What am I talking about? I don't need... The only reason I would need Orgrimmar... Oh, no, No, you can turn to the Sealing the Flames here. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can just go to Thunderbluff. Call it a day. Let's just go to Thunderbluff. Lot closer than Orgrimmar. A lot closer. Okay. We're almost there. Oh, we can start speeding this up a little bit. You could turn it into major. So yeah, I realized that. I was like discussing it with myself. I'm like, wait. Then I saw the quest markers over here, and I'm like, oh yeah, that is right. You can turn it in. I forgot all about that, so that's a really good thing. Okay, so first of all, playing with fire. That is a quest we needed for Horde. Then stealing Darnassus' flame, which is that no matter what, we gotta do that one. Okay, so then this, I think I just needed the, I know I've got fire system done. I think I just need the elder pie. And just to be sure, just to make sure I get all the unique items, I'm going to get the Midsummer sausage as well. Goodbye. Okay, so then, let's see. So we can, yeah, I was going to say there should be a merchant in every major city. So we got 437, which is not, okay, so how many more 500s do I need? So this is 500, already known. This 500 I already have. That's part of what I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. So are we done with the 500s then? I think we actually are. Well, these don't count. We actually are done with the 500s. So that's fan-god-dang-tastic. Okay. Okay, so if we're done with that, then we need to get... Well, we have oh my goodness, 437. So we can get any of these, really. Why don't we get 437, okay? Let's go ahead and get... Okay, so we actually need to get... Oh, I already have the Ignacious Flameling. I didn't realize that. Okay, so that's good. Captured Flame. We already have a Captured Flame, too. I did not realize that. I assume somebody probably donated those to us, so that's good. So why don't we get... Grand Man, no. 150, and that would leave us at 3... 2... I'm not going to do that math right now. Let's get the... I guess we'll just start here at the top here. Grand Mantle of the Fire Festival. What is this? What even is this?
Go forth to victory.
Grand Mantle. Okay. That looks pretty cool, I guess. I like the flowers on it, honestly. So that's good. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Actually, I really like the aesthetic with my character. Because he's got... Well, if his helmet wasn't on... You would be able to tell that he has a little flower in his hair. It doesn't really show up here. But he has a flower in his hair. Anyway, so let's log out of this character. And then I got to show you guys one other thing on my... there's two things we got to do. So hopefully they go really quickly. Maybe we won't do the other one. So I'm going to log into my Windwalker Monk. Not Wind Waker. That's Zelda. Okay. Looking at my phone real quick, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Not that I would have missed anything. It's freaking... I started streaming at 1 a.m. and it's 4 a.m. now. So, not that I would have missed anything. But, you know, I just got to check. I just got to check. Okay. I'm not addicted. No, I'm not. I just like checking my phone sometimes. That's all. That's all. Not addicted. I think most people are addicted to my phone, but really I don't. I use my phone for like very little things. It's kind of boring. Though, you know what my cousin did? My cousin and one of my best friends did. I really hate that they did this, but you ever played this game right here? Hold on, let me see if I can. Let me see. This game right here. It's called Clash of Clans, and freaking they started playing this again, and I'm really kind of pissed off about it because this game is like, I used to be like really far into that game. So I had a new phone and I've now got to restart. So I'm like, dang it, why did you guys do that? And now I have another game I could waste my freaking time on at work. So that's fun. I don't know, 6Jot, if you're still on, but maybe I'll download what do you call it? That why am I blinking at Warcraft Rumble? Not a bad game. I mean, it's not like the best game in the world. It's obviously not. But it is a pretty darn enjoyable game to do on the side. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys stuff, though. I'm like, what do we do? Duh. Okay, so on this character, I got the... I don't know where there's a rostrum I can go show it at, but you guys just have to trust me. I have video proof. I've got the mount Dang, I don't know what to call it. Mount appearance. I'm going to call it mount appearance. Okay, so then the other thing I got... Okay, well, I got this. That's not what I'm talking about, though. Oh, and I also got this. Okay, cool. Is this actually better than what I have on? By one prismatic socket, yes, it is better. Cool. We'll equip this one. Okay, anyway, enough of that. So what I got is the set of matches. So let's learn that. And then that's another toy down. So let's look up set of matches. Oh, that's actually different than what I thought it would do. Is it going to run me off the edge? I thought it was about to run me off the edge. Okay, that is way different than what I thought it would do. Okay, cool. I like that one. I was like, why is this 500? But that's actually pretty neat. You want to see another 500 one? That's not nearly as neat. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but hold on a second. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen this toy, but it's probably one of the most underwhelming toys for 500 blossoms. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. Oh, where are you? It's like a ring or something. I think it's called a ring. Let me just type in ring. Nope. Fire. This one's cool. This is the flame medallion. That's not what I'm talking about. It's the... Here it is. Flame and a ring of flashiness. 500 blossoms for... Watch this. It's a cool animation, but it has an hour cooldown. Like, come on. Like, if it had like a 5-minute cooldown or even a 1-minute cooldown, that'd make more sense. But still, it's a cool item, I guess. Not really, but it is cool. Okay, so anyway, I think with that note, after showing you guys that, that's going to be it for this stream. I'm glad you guys got to join me. I wasn't sure who would all come because of the lateness of the stream, but I'm really glad you guys all made it. It's been fun streaming from 1 to 4 a.m. A little bit crazy. I'm a little crazy, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. So huge shout out to my members on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, I am not monetized on Twitch yet. If you want to follow there, that'd be great. That's one way you could support. Liking the stream is always a good way to support. Or if you really want to, you could do what Tilra, who's an Epic Uncrafter, you know, member of the channel, and then Snarky for Life, IVOW, and Night of Sarcasm, they've all joined at the $1 a month. It's you get a lot of perks for it, ad-free videos, etc. So that's another way you can support. But otherwise, that's it for this video. This has been a crazy... we're not going to fight a Hoon again. I've got to go to bed. It's 4 a.m. here. It's 4 a.m. here. So I've got to get in bed, guys. So anyway, it's been great talking to you. You know, this was a fun little anniversary stream that you know, it's my wife and I's anniversary today. Didn't know if I was going to get to stream or not, but you know, we both decided that we were just going to turn it in for the night. So I'm like, I'm going to nap and then stream. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good night.